Hey my Squidlings, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my February sketchbook tour. So I want to go ahead and preface this by saying this is actually in 3 different sketchbooks, and the reason for that is this one, the one I've been showing you in the past few videos, actually got filled up in the first 3 days of February, and I had to order a new sketchbook because I didn't have one at the time, so I was using kind of like a tone tan book in place of the sketchbook until I got an actual sketchbook. So there's 3 different sketchbooks in this, but most of them are only a few pages. So I also want to say that if you guys see anything in any of these sketchbooks that you would like to see in a future video, let me know, maybe like the day or just whatever, just kind of pinpoint out like, hey, you should finish this picture, and I will. Now I will point out the ones that I have already made into a video, but other than that, just kind of let me know and say, hey, you should do this, and I will do it. So anyway, I suppose we could just get right into it. So this is February 1st, and I just did like a little sketch of Raisha because I always like sketching her because I don't know, I just like Raisha. February 2nd, I am just doing some designs of the Zelda ladies. So I did a little sketch of Midna and a sketch of Medley. I really like both of their characters. And I don't know, these are actually some of my favorite characters from the Legend of Zelda series as far as the ladies go. I really enjoy them. And then the last page in this sketchbook is February 3rd, and I really was just doing some scribbling. I really didn't have an idea or anything. I was just scribbling around, and I wrote the end because that was the end of this sketchbook. Alright, so February 4th, I did another sketch of my character Raisha, and she's like in a bath towel, and it's like an outside natural kind of hot spring, and there's actually like 2 levels, like this top hot spring feeds into this one, and I don't know, it's just a random idea. But I'm trying to get more into drawing backgrounds, so this is where I've really started trying to draw backgrounds more, and not just a simple tree, because that's what I always do. February 5th, I drew my character Snapdragon, and she is walking on a tightrope above, just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's like practice for her tribe. I'm not really sure, but that's what I was just going for, her just walking. February 6th, I did a redraw, kinda sorta, of Poison Ivy. I just really wanted to draw her again because I really like her character. And I decided to do like her in lingerie instead of like a one-piece bodysuit or whatever. And I enjoy how this came out. I really like this. And the last day in this sketchbook is February 7th. I just did kind of like Raisha jumping from rooftop to rooftop. I wanted to do kind of like an action-y pose because I never seem to do those, even though this character is an action-y character, which is quite funny. I actually did this at Steak and Shake. It's a restaurant around here, and I was just scribbling along because I was bored. Alright, now into the new sketchbook. This is February 8th, and I did a couple of different pictures here. This one up top is just kind of like humanized versions of the Pokemon, and then the Pokemon themselves, and I did the original 3 starters. And I don't know, I really think this is pretty cute. Then down here on the same page, I was just kind of putting together an idea of doing like an Undertale, just kind of like all of the characters that I really like in one photo. I couldn't fit Asgore and Mettaton up top because of the Pokemon picture, but I plan on putting them up there, and I might finish it. I don't know. I really would like to, though. February 9th, I did Nabaru and Agatha from Legend of Zelda. Nabaru is from Ocarina of Time, and Agatha is from Twilight Princess. I really like both of these characters as well. I've actually never drawn Nabaru before. She's kind of, I don't know, she has a lot of detail in her character, I think, and especially with like her headpiece and stuff. But I really had a lot of fun drawing her. It was a little difficult with like the nose and stuff, but I thought it was pretty fun. And all of these Legend of Zelda ladies I do plan on making into bookmarks, so these will be done as a video eventually. February 10th, I sketched Saria and Ilia from Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. I really like these ladies. I really like Ilia for some reason. She's just kind of like that side character that you just really love, or at least I just really love. And And I believe this is the last of the Legend of Zelda ladies. I could be wrong, but I do believe that this is the last of them. I did Impa and Ruto. So Ruto's from Ocarina of Time, and Impa, I did her Hyrule Warriors kind of outfit. I actually did Ruto's outfit from Hyrule Warriors as well, just because I prefer those outfits to, you know, the main ones that they were introduced in. February 11th, I was just kind of practicing with poses and stuff, and I was just playing with ideas and some shading and stuff. Nothing really important, just pose practice. I did some more poses, and I will actually link you guys down in the description below to where I got these references. I did use a place, I don't remember, I think it's like Senshishock.com or something. I don't know, I'll link it in the description so you guys can go check it out if you're interested. They have a ton of, like, poses. I'm not like being sponsored. I really like them. I think it has a really nice variety, and it's just nice to look at when you need ideas to draw. Here are a couple more poses on February 13th. I'm kind of in an art slump at this point in my art. I don't know, I was just feeling really down and not very... I get like this a lot. I see really good artwork and I just get really down about it. And it's like, I feel like my art will never be anything good, and that's just how I feel, and you know, I get over it. I mean, like, I'm somewhat over it now, but it's just, as an artist, I don't know how to explain it. It's nice to see other people's artwork, you know, that's better than yours, but sometimes it can be really debilitating. So, yeah, but, you know, I just have to grow and improve my art, and that's all there is to it. February 14th was Valentine's Day. I did a couple of kitties smooching. There's a heart up there. And then I just did, like, a random pose of a random girl. I don't really know what was going on there, but yeah, nothing special. I was actually busy this day. I went to go see Deadpool, so I didn't really do much. February 15th was a scribble day. I was actually experimenting with drawing like fat animals, like pudgy animals, because I think they're really cute. I did some random beach scene down here, and then I drew another kitty cat up there. February 16th, I was just sketching some Pokemon because it's almost Pokemon Day, and I just wanted to sketch some Pokemons. So there's a Mew, an Ampharos, an Eevee, and then like the head of a Deerling. And I just think that they're really cute Pokemon. They're not like my favorites, except for Ampharos. They're not like my favorites or anything, but I just enjoyed sketching them. February 17th was just another practice day. I was practicing side profiles and random body poses and just like a nose and a mouth and an eyeball. I mean, nothing too fancy here. Oh my, okay. February 18th, I don't know what was going on up here. I must have just had some kind of like something wrong happened there. And just a side profile, and then just like a girl laying in flowers. February 19th, I drew my character Reisha, as well as a Nanako-chan from Persona 4 because she's really adorable. And then a pose, which is funny because it kind of looks like whatever pose this person is doing is like taking a crap on Nanako's head, and it's kind of funny to me. I didn't think about that until after I drew the pose, and I was like, oh crap, literally. February 20th, I don't know if you'll be able to see a lot of the stuff in here just because it's really light sketched, but this is my character Claire, and she's kind of like falling off of a cliff. I don't know why, it's just a pose I decided to draw at that time, and this is like the background of like the forest and some mountains and clouds and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like how the side profile turned out. February 21st, I drew my character Reisha as a little child when she was young, and she's in like an apple orchard, and she's eaten a few apples, as you can see down here, and she's like, who did that? Not me! But yeah, I'd imagine that's how she would be when she's a small child, getting into trouble and then acting like it wasn't her. February 22nd, I actually did a redraw of a piece I did, oh my god, years and years ago, and it looks really crappy, the old one does, but I really love how this one came out. So basically it's like a dragon wrapped around her, and she's kind of laying in the middle, and her hair's all draped out, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's supposed to be like a cave in the background. There's like some, you know, stalagmites and stalactites and all those stuff. But I love this sketch. I really like it. I am kind of afraid that I'll ruin it though if I finish it. But I do like the sketch. February 23rd, I did a really small sketch of just kind of, I don't even know what I was doing, just kind of like an adventure, in a cave-like setting, and there's maybe like a gym orb type thing. I don't know, it was just a really simple sketch. And then I also sketched the back of a woman and a random rose, as well as an eyeball up here. February 24th, I'm actually not going to talk about this piece too much, but the gist of it is that this is my character Raisha. Basically, in her family, like, power is passed down and all that stuff, and this is the power being, like, imbued in her, and it's not a very easy process. It's very painful. So, yeah, I was just kind of sketching that out and stuff like that. February 25th, I actually sketched out my little family in Fire Emblem. I did my character in the secondary class that I chose, which is Diviner. Then my character's son, Kana, her daughter, Valoria, and then her husband, Keaton, because I really like Keaton. He's so cute! He's my favorite, but he's really adorable. But anyway, yeah, these are my Fire Emblem fates. I guess it's her family, but this is my character that I made. February 26th, I did another sketch of my character and the guy I married, Keaton. And my character is Raisha. I just kind of always make her in any game that's customizable, just because that's what I do. And he's really interested in, like, showing people his weird oddities that he collects. He likes to collect things like fur balls of his own, like those are his most prized possessions. And he likes to collect things that have like mold, and he's really upset when your house doesn't have dust in it. And it's really funny to me, and I have like this story in my head that he's always like dragging me along to see his bug collections, and she's like, Keaton, I really don't want to see your bug collection. And he's just like, but I really like him. This is a commission for someone, and it's for a small business card, and they're opening like a jewelry business, and they really wanted it to be gypsy oriented. And I had a lot of trouble with this commissioner because first of all, they told me what they wanted, but they didn't give me any details, and then when I worked on it, they kept adding details and kept making changes, and it's like, can you just tell me exactly what you want, and then we can go from there. And then they finally showed me reference photos, so thankfully we finally got off on the right foot. But it took a while and a lot of frustration and stuff, but I think the commissioner likes this, but I still have to wait on their okay to finish it and stuff, and I may make this a video just because I can, but I'm really excited to finish this if they like it, because I actually really like how it came out. This piece is going to be a pretty large piece. I'm really excited about it though. I am doing a collaboration with someone, and they know who they are since I know they watch my videos, and we're doing a Skyward Sword collaboration, and this is my sketch. I haven't got any further at the moment with it. By the time you see this video though, more than likely I will have finished it. But at this time, I have not finished it. I just did the sketch yesterday, obviously, because today is the 29th. And yeah, but so basically there is Zelda in the middle, and then Impa, Fi, and then Link down at the bottom with his little sword. And then in the back here, you won't be able to really tell, but it's supposed to be like Skyloft, a silhouette of it anyway. And I'm really excited to finish this. And then the last thing in my sketchbook for February 29th, I just did kind of like a girl in like a party dress with like a martini or something, and a night sky, and I don't know. I was just inspired to sketch this for some reason. I don't really know why, but I think it turned out pretty decent. I mean, it's not like my best work or anything, but I do like it, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this kind of long, yeah, it's a pretty long video of my sketchbook tour. Don't forget, if you have any suggestions on any of these that you want me to like finish, leave a comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely get to that. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to join our cute little squid army if you haven't already, to keep updated on when I upload a new video. And until next time, guys, toodaloo!